What's up, dudes? I hope all of you are having a wonderful day today. As you guys know, my Mustang has pretty much the dearest place in my heart. It's been on my channel since day one, and I will always have it. That's my plan. I always want to have this car for the journeys that I have had in it through all of these years. But let's cut the little cutesy stuff. This car is being a pain in my butt. One, I would like to thank my girlfriend for going to get it detailed, but on the other note, something is wrong with this. So the car runs and drives just fine, but this is our issue. So we're gonna go in the cabin, turn the lights on. Okay, so the lights are definitely working, as you can see, but you can't tell, but these are not on right now. So how in the world am I gonna fix this problem? I've actually asked around about this problem all over the internet, and a bunch of you guys too had some recommendations. So I'm gonna try to fix it, but at the same time, I'm no electrical engineer, but at the same time, I can at least try and diagnose it. Back at Mustang Week, you might remember Rob and the Fox Buddy doing donuts in the parking lot. He helped me diagnose it to the point of about 3 different lights that were okay. Then Alan at Evolved Tuning also tried to fix it. We thought we had it, and then as soon as I pulled into the driveway, lights were off. So we're gonna try to figure out if it's the taillight or just a short in the system. I actually am hoping that it's just one of the taillights shorting everything out, because if it's in the harness, oh my God, please no. You guys remember this thing on the second channel? That didn't end well. Completely dead. So first things first, the fuse box is in the passenger side footwell. So first thing we're gonna do is open this baby up. Okay, the fuse size on this is a 15 and it keeps blowing out. If you look at the fuse box diagram of the Mustang GT, it's right in the center and it's basically the third one up if I remember right. So that's the one we're gonna be working with today, and we're gonna try to see what blows it out. So it was getting really hot outside, so I took my sweater off, but these are the fuses. I have a handful left. This is all the chances we have, folks. Or I could just go back to the store and get more, but I'd rather not do that. Let's hope we figure it out before running out of fuses, because that always helps. Okay, limbo out of here. It's actually gonna be easier for you guys to see what's going on if I close the garage door. So let's do that. And right about there. No! My garage door is broken. Stop! So we have the running lights up front. We also have them on out back at the moment. So both taillights are on. So this should not be a problem. Let's hit the brakes and see if they go out. Okay, what the heck? Of course, as soon as I have to show everybody that something's wrong, nothing goes wrong. They're still on. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I am utterly confused right now. Okay. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be doing. So in order to make the process go a little bit faster, I've already taken out this light right here, which had a blown bulb in it, so that was something. I've also checked this side and it was completely fine. One thing I haven't taken out is third brake light, so I might have to do that. I have taken out the license plate lights, if you can't tell. You can just go in here, because we thought that might be it too, because one of these was shorting out. So I was like, that has to be it. So I think our next step is gonna be to turn the car on, because it seems to be happening whenever the car's on. But the weird thing is that usually it would short out even with the car off. So now I'm just bamboozled. Oh yeah, look at this, old school. This is from Tampa meet like 2 years ago. I still remember you. So to take this plastic trim out on the Mustang GT, you just have these little clips right here. You just pry them off, then you can just take this off. Just like that. And then you have your little light right here for the trunk. And then here you have the taillights plugged in and everything else. First, let's see if the taillights do it while they're both plugged in. That is our goal right now, to see what causes the issue. Opening the garage door so I don't get killed by exhaust. That's smart. I can't figure this out. All right, right, so
if we drive around, can we get some pizza?
anyway, I think I'm gonna drive around a little bit and see if the taillights go off, because maybe it's just one of those things where I'm driving around. I just don't know. See, it's funny because when I was driving to Mustang Week, I drove there at like 4 in the morning. And every single car was flashing me. I was like, why are all these cars flashing me? I don't see any cops and my headlights are on, but it was because my taillights were off. So this is just really strange. I mean, it's definitely a beautiful day to go driving, but at the same time, it's sunny outside and I don't need these dome lights on. What is happening to my car? The problem is that I was hitting the brakes and then that's when they would go off. Okay, I have driven around for maybe 3 miles. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, so these are now out.
Which ones are, the front ones are out too?
These are out too, yeah. The headlight itself is still going, but the eyebrows are gone. Can you hit the brakes for me? Okay. Okay, so that's on, off, on, off. Okay, we blew a fuse. The joys of freaking wiring. I think I found a problem, kids. That's a problem. That's a problem. Check the other side too, because that's, even though it's covered up, it doesn't matter. Okay, the positive side's fine. Negative is negative. So you know how I was like, oh no, the dome lights are staying on. It's just because there's a freaking switch on the driver's side I always forget about, that if you don't pull it all the way down, there's a little click, but it was clicked up all the way and it got stuck there, which made the lights stay on the entire time. Here, I'll show you. This wheel on the driver's side, if you click it at the top, like that, that permanently puts them on, but I always forget that feature because I never use that feature because I think it's dumb. Okay, so now is troubleshooting. We're gonna go light by light. I have to put another fuse in right now, and then we're gonna see basically which light is causing the problem. All of them are causing the problem, then I just have a short somewhere in the wiring, which is not what I want. I want one of the taillights to be messed up. So you can't really tell. You'll see a little burn mark on here. And that's the blown out fuse I just put in not too long ago. Okay, so I've cleaned up the terminal a lot. It's not perfect, I'm almost there. So I'm gonna clean this up just a little bit more. I mean, you remember how bad it was, so thankfully that's a lot better. I won't be surprised if I just have to replace this someday, because it is just getting eaten by this corrosion, and that's probably not helping with this shorting issue. Okay, we have the new fuse installed, so let's see what it does. All right, so I'm just gonna go right here, unplug this, and okay, that should do it. And unplug, and also unplug that. So one of my first friends ever from Georgia showed up to visit. Say hi.
Hello.
That's Taylor Andrews and Alejandra. Oh my god, are you like 13? So Taylor, you're gonna say if these taillights turn off or not.
I can do that.
Okay, this one I've unplugged. I'm trying to kind of troubleshoot it and eliminate if it's a taillight or not.
Okay.
So if this one goes out, let me know. Okay, you ready? Yeah. Okay, so right when I was about to go out and drive to make sure it would do it, it just did it on its own. I didn't even have to hit the brake light. So this one might be the one, but that one might be the one too, so we're gonna switch. Okay, so headlights on, fog lights on, but no eyebrows, which means no idle light, which means stupid. So this one was unplugged when that happened. So now we're gonna go like this. Now we're gonna go like this. Now we're gonna do the reverse and unplug the left one and see if they go out, okay? That one came on. So I'm gonna go like this. Should be on. Right one is on. Good. It's off?
No, it's good.
It's still good?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been about the freckle past the hair, so I'm gonna hit the brakes a few more times and Mr. Taylor's gonna let me know if we're all screwed. thought I had it, man. I thought I had it. It stayed on for so long.
Not wrong.
Dang.
That ass.
Thanks. Where'd my fuse? Where'd my fuse go?
Get your life together.
It shorts out at the exact same spot too.
Oh,
Every
really?
time.
That was a new fuse you just put in?
This is the one I just put in.
What?
Yeah, so that's why the taillights are going out. Is because the fuse keeps blowing out.
So you got a short somewhere?
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm thinking maybe it's in one of the taillights, so that's why I've been doing this.
Yeah. Did it short when you had the other one plugged in?
Yes.
The
So
left
that's
one?
why I'm having to keep replacing fuses.
We've gone through this whole box.
Jeez.
Next step, I have both taillights unplugged now. So now I'm gonna rely on just these eyebrows up here, aka the little headlights we've always talked about. So if these eyebrows go out, then it's the headlights, which I never would have expected. Brand new fuse, and we're using the little tester.
That's power.
Getting power.
That's signal.
Okay, so now I gotta pop all these out to get to the third brake light. Fun stuff. Okay, so this will be one of my last attempts of the day. I have the third unplugged with the two plugged in. So this is how I'm gonna troubleshoot basically one of my last times today. If not, I'm just gonna have to do more research or just give up and get it fixed. Two taillights on. Eyebrows on. Let's do it.
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay, back to now. Let me know when they stop, okay?
Alright. They're on.
So a lot of things happened off camera too of me trying to figure this out. I tried each individual light, that didn't work. The eyebrows I thought were the problem. Then I found out that they weren't the problem. They kept shorting out no matter what I did. I unplugged the left one, then unplugged the right one, then unplugged the third. They still shorted out. Still trying to figure all this out, and it's a real pain in my butt. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know in the comment section below. I did use a voltage meter off camera as well, so that was not the problem. I'm really thinking that there's just some kind of ground hitting the chassis or just getting really close to it, and that's just causing the arc. Other than that, I am clueless. Alright, so we might have had a happy ending for this video after all. So far, I literally popped the hood about a few days later and essentially took every cable near the headlight and separated it. There was a few that were touching, but even with their wrap, anything, I was just like super antsy about it. So I separated any cables that could even plausibly cause a problem. And so far, so good. The lights are on. So right now my tags are out because I took those bulbs out to try and eliminate the problem. So right now I'm just kind of lying and waiting for them to shut off. I drove it around for about 10 minutes and nothing happened, and hit the brakes a bunch of times, nothing happened. So might have solved it. It might have just been two wires touching each other in the ground or shorting each other out. That's what I'm hoping is the issue. I will legitimately cry tears if those lights turn off right now. Thanks guys for watching this video. A little bit different ending than I anticipated. Instead of that really sad one, we're at least making progress. I must have done something right, so. The more you know.